Peace be upon you, me children of God. What are you at? My name is ID. Trying to take you out of the touch. This is 2014. What a night. Just come from a recovery meeting. And took the dog out for a walk. Last night there was a big old coyote coming down the road. So I got myself the old Fiona maple stick. Walking stick. It's a big tick of maple, Canadian maple. Hewn with rage with a machete. Yeah, that was before I did. That was before I put God in all my affairs. So I'm feeling pretty good. I'm walking out with my dog. I got the tunes on the go. I'm praising God. Around the corner there, and all of a sudden, out of the corner of my eye, the dog reacts, nearly knocks me off my feet, and here's a yellow lab, a retriever, I should say, and a black lab coming at me full tilt, right? So I'm trying to beat him off without beating him, you know what I mean? And control my dog at the same time. And she is very reactive shepherd, I guarantee you. She'll chew the ears off a buffalo almost, no questions asked. And Buddy eventually shows up. But before he shows up, I'm knocked to the friggin' ground. Trying to get up, sprawling, right? You know what I mean? And not hitting the dogs and protecting the dogs, right? And not hitting Buddy when he finally shows up, right? Because I guarantee you one thing. All he said to me was, comes out strolling in the stocking feet, and all he said to me is, I'm the pet sitter. He did not know who he was talking to. All right? A poo wizard he not be, I guarantee you. The nuisance was nigh tonight. He was nigh. You know, because that pushed all my triggers. You know, here I am having to take a regular job because I can't get pet sitting jobs and gigs. That's my own fault, but that's neither here nor there, right? But that's how I would have thought, right? And then his irresponsibility with the dogs, putting them in danger, not having due caution, care, and control, right? You know what I mean? Not laying your life, willing to lay your life down for your animals, right? You know what I mean? Because I've been asked that question before, and that's my answer, right? Well, what happens if a coyote comes with me and my dog? Well, I pick the dog up and let the coyote eat my arse, you know what I mean? It's simple as that. You know what I mean? Because I know that's what I got to do, right? So, here's the thing. If this took place before I met my sponsor, those boys, all of them, including myself, would be banged up pretty bad. Because rage just would have controlled me. Just would have took over me, and I would have had no pause. And you know what happens when there's no pause? There's no God. It's as simple as that, my children. Brenda says that a lot. Now listen here, my children. That's neither here nor there. I love the earth off of her too. So what I'm trying to tell you is my evolving story. That under no reasons or circumstances can I put someone else down to lift myself up. And this was a test tonight. A true test of my burgeoning little faith that I have. Because I realize I got a lot of room to grow. I don't feel any ill will to those people. Pisses me off, yeah, but, you know, Book of Lamentations is all about that. Half the Psalms are all about this. But it all turns around to God, thanking God, right? I sent a text to my sponsor, telling him the exact same, telling him the story, and letting them know his role in saving those dogs' lives and saving that man's life, right? You know what I mean? And saving my life too, right? I don't know why more people don't have gratitude for the blessings that other people put in their lives. It boggles my mind, you know? You just look south. I mean, who would have thought a cheesy could do so much damage, right? You know what I mean? And all those sycophants, see, it's not, I gotta start talking about it. It's just old types creeping in. No, they have to work at it themselves, right? I pray every night for them to soften their heart, the Lord soften their heart, right? But there comes a point in time where you cross that line, right? And you can't. So if you have a problem with your life, with your inability to live in this broken world and to love yourself, so therefore you can love other people and tell your story and be an example all right, of an image, a good example of the image of God. That's my goal in life, right? It's not easy. And that's clearly laid out in the scriptures, right? It is a struggle, right? But the power of good will always triumph over the power of evil. And that little bit, that little bit of an inconsistency, inconvenience, whatever you want to call it, that you have to experience. You're experiencing it for a reason, because pain is the only thing that an alcoholic or anyone in recovery that suffers from addiction of any kind will respond to. So I made my own bed, and now I got to light it. Peace be upon you, my children of God. I'll be sore tomorrow, but I'll have no regrets. And I'll be able to live my day life one day at a time. Peace be upon you. I love you all.